Hey guys, I'm Jordan Giorgio, and it's time for Quick Hitters. I've got all your top headlines going on right now. We'll start with the NBA. Kevin Durant had 37 points and 11 rebounds, leading the defending champion Warriors' fourth quarter rally past the Spurs 110-107 for their 7th straight win. Steph Curry rolled his ankle early on and will miss the Warriors' 2-game road trip. Here's your Thursday's NBA scoreboard. Kyrie Irving returned from a 1-game absence with 23 points to lead the Celtics to a win over the Timberwolves. Russell Westbrook had 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists to help the Thunder blow out the Suns. That was your recap in the NBA. Over to yesterday's college basketball conference tournament action. In the SEC, Alabama needed a win over Texas A&M in order to keep its NCAA tournament's hopes afloat, and they did just that behind a buzzer-beating shot from star freshman Colin Sexton to beat Texas A&M 71-70. Projected top 10 NBA draft pick Michael Porter Jr. returned to action for Missouri with 12 points, but it wasn't enough as they lost 62-60 to Georgia. Porter had been out with an injury since November 10th. In NFL trade news, the Broncos traded all-pro cornerback Aqib Talib to the LA Rams for a 5th-round pick in the 2018 draft. Over to the NBA, a security guard described Mavericks owner Mark Cuban as drunk and gropey toward women on the night of the 2011 sexual assault investigation that surfaced this week. The security guard also mentioned that he was asked to leave the bar because of his behavior. That was your recap in sports from last night. Let's go ahead and get into what everybody's talking about in social media. You want madness? I'll give you madness. Here's Colin Sexton nailing one to send Bama to the quarterfinals of the SEC tournament. Next, West Virginia's Javon Carter with a 60-foot buzzer beater at halftime. And lastly, Desmond Bain with this one to send TCU Kansas State into overtime. Next up, have no fear. Kenny Wooten is here. For the 2nd straight game, he saves the day a walk-off block to seal the win for Oregon. And here's Ben Simmons casually nailing this hook shot from half court, and of course, nothing but net. And it looks like Raiders head coach John Gruden took his dad out to the Spurs-Warriors game last night. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's Raiders owner Mark Davis, actually. And lastly, this will probably be the funniest thing you've seen all day. Here's Roy Williams with an epic fail trying to rip his jacket in frustration from UNC's game against Miami last night. Let's now get into what's going on in sports tonight. In the NBA, the Cavaliers will battle it out with the Clippers tonight in the 2nd and final contest between the two teams this season at the Staples Center. Tip-off is set at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, with LeBron James and the Cavs heading to LA this weekend, we're tracking the increasing buzz around James's impending free agency. The Ringer's Kevin O'Connor reports that James will only consider the 4 following teams: the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Houston Rockets. As the Cavaliers make their only trip of this regular season to Los Angeles to face the Clippers tonight and the Lakers on Sunday, one Lakers fan wanted him to know that he's wanted in purple and gold by buying him 4 billboards in an attempt to lure James in free agency. Here's a look at all the matchups going on tonight in the NBA. DeMar DeRozan, the Raptors' leading scorer, and Houston's James Harden, the league's leading scorer, will face off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The Trailblazers will host the Warriors at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and the Magic will be taking on the Kings 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That's what's going on in the NBA tonight. Let's go ahead and get into the madness in college basketball. In the ACC, number 1 seed Virginia faces off against number 4 Clemson to open Friday's night's action. Then we get our big name matchup. The number 2 seed Duke and number 6 North Carolina will battle it out at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. In the Big 12, we've got a powerful pair of games for the semifinals, a rivalry match between Kansas and Kansas State, then West Virginia and Texas Tech meet in a battle between 2 teams that at many points look like the best in the conference. That was Quick Hitters. I'm Jordan Giorgio, and that's everything that's happening in sports tonight. I'll see you next time.